ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय कोटि सूर्य समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
धन्यवादः महोदय। अस्तु, सर्वेषां स्वागतमस्ति। गतकक्षायां वयं गुरुर्ब्रह्मा इत्यस्य श्लोकस्य किञ्चित् अन्तरे गत्वा तस्य अर्थमपि ज्ञातवन्तः। मया किञ्चित् दोषः कृतः। I will fix that. For the homework, we also had a shloka, not a shloka, subhashitam. We had to analyze the namapada, kriyapada, etc., and the vibhakti, lakaras, etc. Does anybody have a question about that or the homework in general?
Bhanu Mahodaya, Namaskaram. This week was very tough, Mahodaya, because I haven't attended the past two classes. Also, I found it very tough, but I could finish it. But for the Subhashitam, the Lakara form doesn't come in all the words, isn't it?
Namaste, Bhanu Mahodaya.
Namaste, Lakshmi Mahodaya. What do you mean by that, Srividya Mahodaya?
No. The Lakara, you can't fix a Lakara form for each word in that, isn't it?
So, what is a Lakara? What does it denote?
What the Rit Lakara, Lot Lakara forms. So I could write only for there were 8 words to write, and Lakara form I found it only in Siddhyanti. That's it.
I know, I understand what you're saying, but what does Lakara represent? What do you use Lakaras for?
Lakara.
It's used for anybody who wants to answer that.
Kriyapadani.
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 Kala or Bhava, but more broadly, Kriyapadani, only a verb. So, if it is not a Kriyapadam, what can it be? If it's not
Karma Padam.
Sudha Mahodaya's echoing.
Nama Padam or Karma Padam?
Kriya Padam, not Karma Padam. Nama Padam or Kriya Padam. Kriya Padam is what we call as verb in English. Nama Padam is noun, proper noun, pronoun, and all of that. So in Sanskrita, usually there is only one or two Kriya Padam in a sentence. Everything else is a Nama Padam. So that is why you could not find the Lakaras for
each and every word.
So just like we have a Lakara for Kriya Padam, what do we have for Nama Padam?
Atmani padam
Vibhakti
and
is there.
prasmai padam.
Vibhakti is there.
Vibhakti.
Atmani padam and
Sir,
That
let
is
her
true.
answer.
Atmanepadi, Parasmaipadi is for dhatu, not for Namapadam.
Okay.
So, what are the qualities of a Namapadam?
It
Vibhakti,
denotes
linga.
the person. The
Vibhakti linga purusha.
Purusha, va?
Vachana.
Vachana.
Lingam vachanam.
Linga Vachana.
No, but that Subhashita, once we know the meaning, then we can easily figure out what is the Kriya Pada, and all others are Nama Pada.
That is called postmortem.
I think we are doing a postmortem of ourselves today. We are combining Namapada, Kriyapada, qualities of mixing up qualities of one another. So Namapada has Linga, Bhakti, Linga, Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga, Vachana, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana, Vibhakti,
that we,
seven Vibhaktis and Sambodhana.
okay. That I have written. Okay.
Kriyapadam, Purusha, Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, Uttama Purusha, Vachana, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana, and Lakara.
So when Lakara was added to this, so I thought why I'm not getting all this in all the words. I forgot maybe.
Yeah.
You have.
In fact, there are two Kriya Padas in that, two sentences.
Uttamam. What are they?
Siddhyanti and
And
another one. Another
Pravishyanti.
Pravishanti.
Pravishyanti and Siddhyanti.
Uttamam.
Pravishanti. I forgot.
Anantaram.
Namapadam. So for these we got the dhatus for the Kriya Padans. Kriya Padani.
Most of them are Tritiya.
Anvayas are there more.
Avyaya, not Anvaya.
Avyaya is there, not Anvaya.
Sorry, Avyas.
But Avyaya we didn't have to find, right? Means we didn't have to write.
You have to analyzing, you have to say.
No, this Anvaya required. Anvaya is not required, no?
Avyaya, Mahodaya.
No, Avyaya is different. I'm asking whether Anvaya of the Subhasitam is required.
Anvaya is not asked.
I wrote Namapada and Kriya Pada. Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Samyak va? Did you get this Subhashitam completely?
Yes.
Uddhena hi siddhyanti karyani nahi manorathaihi na suptasya simhasya mukhe pravishanti mruta. Astu. So we said there are two Kriya Padas. So there was a hint.
There is Iva, no? Udyamenaiva.
Evam va?
Udyamenaiva.
Okay, this must be a different. I was looking
Udyamenaiva.
at
Udyamena eva. Mahodaya, it's eva.
Was that how
In the
we...
question paper, it was given P only.
Udyamena hi siddhyanti karyanina manorataihi.
Okay.
Nai suptasya simhasya pravishanti mukhe mrikaha.
Okay. Astu. Uttamam.
Okay.
Okay. Stop. Please stop. I think we are all talking at the same time, one at a time. Atra pashyantu. Udyamena hi siddhyanti. Udyamena eva is also okay, but let us look at the Subhashita we had in the homework. It doesn't change anything. अस्तु उद्यमेन हि सिद्ध्यन्ति कार्याणि न हि मनोरथैः न सु लेट अस यूज द एग्जैक्ट श्लोक न हि सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य प्रविशन्ति मुखे मृगाः उत्तमम् who wants to first sentence how many kriya padas are there Rama Mahodaya, you said there are 2 kriya padas. What are they?
That Siddhyanti and Pravishanti.
Siddhyanti and Pravishanti. Astu, Uttama. Kriya padani. So there was a hint given in the homework notes itself that there could be more than one kriya pada in the
Yes.
in a shloka. Astu, dhanyawad. Sri Vidya Mahoday, Udyamena. What is Udyamena?
To exert
Not
to exert oneself or to put continuous effort.
अस्तु महोदय संस्कृते तस्य विवरणं किम्
उद्यम plus ena. Udyama is to work.
Tena Ramena.
Yeah, that is Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam Pullinga.
Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam Pullinga. Astu. He is Avyaya.
Yeah.
So usually we represent that by 0. Don't worry about that. Karyani. Sudha Mahoday. Karyani.
Karyani. Kru. Napunsakalinga. Bahuvachanam. Pradhama Vibhakti.
Pradhama Vibhakti. Bahuvachanam.
Napunsakalinga.
Bahuvachanam. Bahuvachanam.
Karta.
Again, na is avyaya. Manorathaihi. Usha Mahoday. Manorathaihi.
Namapadam. Mathu and Ratha. Pulinga. Bahuvachanam. Tritiya Vibhakti.
Tena tabhyam taihi. Ramena ramabhyam ramaihi.
Bahuvachana Tritiya.
Tritiya Bahuvachana. Uttamam. Again, na is avyaya, he is avyaya. Suptasya. Same as Ramasya. Kavita Mahoday. Suptasya.
सुप्तस्य षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचनम
षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचनम उत्तमम सिंहस्य
पुंलिंग
अस्तु पुंलिंग सिंहस्य
Mahodaya, Suptasya is Visheshana Kriyapadam.
Why is it Kriyapadam, Mahodaya? We already identified. What is the Kriyapadam in this statement?
No, Kriyapadam. Visheshana, Visheshana forms. This is Suptasya, Simhasya is Suptasya is Visheshanam and Simhasya is Vishesham.
Visheshyam. Satyam. So what is Simhasya?
Simhasya Pumlingam. Sashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Simhasya, just like Ramasya. So Mukhe. Sandeep Mahoday. Mukhe.
सप्तमी विभक्ति एकवचन.
लिंगम किम?
मुख पुल्लिंग.
Pumlingam va Napumsakalingam va?
I don't know Napunsaka Pullinga.
Napumsakaling.
I don't know Napunsaka or Pullinga.
So that's why we learned about the kosha, right? So that we could look up Napumsakalinga.
Bhanu Mahodaya, excuse me.
Vadatu Mahodaya.
Suptasya, Supta, isn't it Napunsakalinga?
Yeah, we'll come to that. 1 second.
Okay.
Manjula Mahodaya. Mrugaha.
Mrugaha is something like Mruga. It is the Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachana Pullinga.
Uttama. Prathama Bahuvachana. So Sudha Mahodaya, your question was why is Suptasya Pullinga?
Right.
So what is it? What is the? Let us find out the meaning here.
Okay.
So what is the general meaning of this statement, or of the Subhashita itself? What is the meaning?
Just like if the lion cannot expect animals to enter its mouth without putting in any effort, and the same way, just having a desire is not enough. You need to put in effort to achieve anything.
I lost the sound.
Oh.
What is that, Ramu Mahodaya? Astu. So, who wants to say Astu? That is the meaning. So, Simhasya. Simhasya means of the lion. Suptasya.
Sleeping lion.
Of the
I
lion.
am not hearing anything.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes. We can hear you.
Ramu Mahodaya, can somebody message Ramu Mahodaya to log in again? Dhanyavadaha. So why is it Suptasya Simhasya?
I think sleeping lion, is it?
Lazy.
Of the sleeping.
Mahodaya, is it Suptasya? Is it Pratyaya Mahodaya?
No.
Simhasya is the Namapada.
Visheshana of the lion.
Suptasya is a Visheshana.
Adjective.
Okay.
Simhasya is the of the lion. We want to say of the sleeping lion. So that is the description of the lion. A lion that is sleeping.
Okay.
So of that lion, of the lion's mouth, or in that a sleeping lion's mouth, no animals will enter on their own. So if Suptasya is a Visheshana, it's describing the Simha, a sleeping lion. What type of lion? A sleeping lion. And Shashti Vibhakti, Simhasya. So of a sleeping lion, of a lion or a lion's Angla Bhashayam. So what did we? So Suptasya is a Visheshana, describing the lion. So what did we learn about Sudha Mahodaya? There is a lot of feedback, echo from your side. Would you mind logging back?
Maybe she has got 2 devices, I don't know.
Yeah, please log back, Sudha Mahodaya. Astu, when she comes back, we will look at it. Atra Pashyantu, Kriya Padam is Pravishanti. Why Pravishanti? Why not Pravishati or Pravishataha?
Because the line
Mrugaha is
more
Bahuvachanam.
Mrugaha is Bahuvachanam. So we are talking about Mrugaha. So an easy way is Nahi Mrugaha. Let us reorder the statement so that it will be easy to read. Nahi Mrugaha सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य मुखे pravishanti. That's easier to understand, right? So we are talking. So who's the karta here? Mrugaha is the karta.
Mrugaha.
So it is in Bahuvachana. That is why we have Pravishanti. Or the other way, Pravishanti is there. That is why the karta has to be in Bahuvachana. Because Pravishanti is Bahuvachana. Sudha Mahodaya, are you back?
Mahodaya.
It is better.
Is it? Okay.
It is. So, Simhasya is of the lion. Suptasya. Okay, there is still an echo. Please mute.
Oh my God.
It's okay. So, Supta is description of the lion. In our languages, in Hindi or Telugu or other languages, we would have said Supta Simhasya. But Sanskrita, in Sanskritam, the special quality is the description of the or the adjective has to match with the noun. In what aspect? Narayanan Mahodaya? The Nama, the Visheshana and Visheshya have to match in what aspect?
Yadlingam, Yadvajanam, Ya Vibhaktihi, Tadlingam, Tadvacanam, Ta, Sa Vibhakti for Visheshana.
So let us say it in a simple way. We didn't learn that shloka, so let's do it in a simple way.
So whatever is the linga, vachana and vibhakti of the visheshya, the same is applicable for the visheshana. The visheshana also has to follow all the three together.
Uttamam. So linga, vachana, vibhakti. Linga of this is pumlinga, simha, because it is simhasya. If it was strilinga, it wouldn't be simhasya, right? Simhikayaha, it would be. So simhaha is pumlinga, linga, vachana. What vachana? Simhasya means ekavachana. Linga, vachana, vibhakti. What vibhakti? Shashti vibhakti. So Suptasya is the Visheshana or a description of the lion. So it also has to be Pumlinga, Shashti Vibhakti, Ekavachana. That is why it is Suptasya. Spashtam va?
Yeah, Bhanu Mahodaya, had this Supta come separately as a not as a Visheshana, then it would be Napunsakalinga, right? Because somewhere I saw that as Napunsakalinga.
So if it is a Visheshana, usually it exists in all three lingas.
Correct. Okay, yeah.
That is how you are able to use an adjective to describe a noun.
Dhanyavad.
So if it was Simhika, a female lion, then Supta would take the Shashti Strilinga Ekavachana form to match with Simhika. So Simhikayaha. Okay. So probably it would be Suptayaha, Simhikayaha or something like that.
Bhanu Mahodaya, Samskrita Shabdakoshe Supta Padaha Pullinga Atava Napumsakalinga.
Astu. So Strilinga is not there. Astu. So Astu. Is that true though? How would you describe a sleeping woman, for example?
Will they use a different word, Mahodaya, like Nidra?
It's possible.
Nidrayaha Simhikaha. Simhikayaha.
No. Atra pashyantu. Shabdasagare asti khalu. Can you see the screen?
Correct.
Masculine, feminine, neuter. Prayohe api asti.
Supta is also there.
Supta and Suptam. So Suptayaha Simhikayaha Mukhe. if you want to describe a female, sleeping female lion. Astu. Likewise, for this first line, okay, any questions about this? The second line. Astu. So let us reorder the first sentence also to understand easily. So first pick out the Kriya Pada. That's what we keep saying, right? To understand any shloka or subhashita, first pick out the Kriya Pada and immediately pick the Karta. So we said Kriya Pada is Siddhyanti. So look for, this is Bahuvachana. So look for a word that is in Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachana, because that is what Karta is in, right? Satyam, yes, no?
Satyam Mahodaya, Karyani.
Karyani. So Karyani Siddhyanti. There is nothing in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Tritiya Vibhakti. Udyamena. Karyani Udyamena Siddhyanti. Avyaya, it's okay. We can ignore it for now. Karyani Udyamena hi Siddhyanti. Anything else in Tritiya Vibhakti?
Manorathaihi.
Manorathaihi. Tritiya Bahuvachana. Let's add back na because it is used along with Manorathaihi. Anything else in Chaturthi or Panchami or Shashti or Saptami? No.
No.
So if we rewrite it this way, Karyani Udyamena hi Siddhyanti na Manorathaihi Siddhyanti. So work or works are achieved with or by effort only, not by desiring, not by desire. Is that clear? Any questions about this?
Mahodaya, I said Udyame Naiva because in Pravesha Pustake, it is Udyame Naiva. I mean, since some people are taking up the Pravesha exam.
That is okay, Mahodaya. When we get to that topic, we will look at it that way.
Okay.
So here we are discussing the homework, right? Dhanyavada. It's good to know. So when we do the revision of the shlokas and subhashitas for Pravesha, we will look at that version. But any questions about this one? About what we have covered so far? Astu. If there are no questions, I made a mistake in last class where we studied Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So there were two things. One, somebody asked, is it Parabrahma or Param Brahma? Both are correct. So Param Brahma, it is not, Visarga is not there. Param Brahma, or because of Samasa, if you combine Param and Brahma, because of Samasa, it will become Parabrahma. So you can use Param Brahma or Parabrahma. Both are correct. If you use them together as in a combined form, it is Parabrahma. If you want to use it separately, it is Param Brahma. So Brahma is a word that takes both Napumsakalinga and Pumlinga, and the meaning is different in both cases. Can you see my screen where I'm showing the kosha? Yes, no? Can you- So when it is Pumlinga, it is used to refer to Trimurti, one of the Trimurti. But when it is used in Napumsakalinga, it is used to describe the supreme essence, the one and only. So beyond all the one God. So that is the distinction there. So Atra, it is not Brahma, it is Brahma. And the reason for that is the Pratipadikam is Brahman. It is not Brahma, it is Brahman. So Guruhu Brahma, Guruhu Vishnuhu, Guruhu Devaha, Guru Maheshwaraha, Guruhu Sakshat Param Brahma or Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So if the Pratipadikam is Brahman, let us look at the Vibhakti form. So Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana is Brahma, not Brahmaha like I mistakenly wrote last time. It is Brahma. So Guruhu Brahma, Guruhu Vishnuhu Ityadi. And if we use the same, so we said there are two forms of Brahma, right? Napumsakalinga and Pumlinga. No, Brahman.
Mahodaya.
1 second, Mahoday. In Napumsakalinga, Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam is Brahma, not Brahma, without the Dirgha. So that is why we have two forms of the same word, Brahma. In the first line, it is Dirgha. In the second line, without the Dirgha. In the first here it represents to Trimurti, one of the Trimurtis. Here it refers to the Supreme Essence. Astu, please ask. What was the question?
Where will Aham Brahmasmi come?
That's a different shloka, no, Mahoday. That's a different saying. We were talking about Guru Brahma shloka that we analyzed last.
That Brahma, where will it come in? If you take that Brahma.
Oh, you are asking whether it is this Brahma or this Brahma.
Yeah.
Is that the question?
Yes.
I'm guessing it is this one. Somebody more knowledgeable can tell me. Rama Mahodaya or Meera.
Second one.
Second one. So I am the Supreme Essence. Yeah. Astu, I apologize for making this mistake. It is Brahman, not Brahma. Any questions about this?
Bhanu Mahodaya, for each Nam Padam, we have to identify Pratipadikam. Like you say, Brahman is a Pratipadikam. So we have to find for each one Udyamena, Karyani, Manorathe, Pratipadikam.
Yes, please. Yes, that is what is written in the homework notes. Yes.
Yeah. So how?
How? We studied the kosha, right? Kosha today. So put it there. It will show you the Pratipadikam.
Okay.
Yeah. Or we also talked about SanskritDictionary.com. That will also give you the Pratipadikam. So, for example, if I want to know Brahma, it's in one of the class videos, Mahoday. I don't remember which one, but look in one of those videos where we talked about at length on how to use the dictionary. So if you don't know the Pratipadikam, go to SanskritDictionary.com, type your word, it will say the last word here is the Pratipadikam. So that's how to know the Pratipadikam. Is that clear, Harsha Mahoday?
Yes. Dhanyawad, Banu Mahoday.
Astu. Any other questions?
भानु महोदय एकः प्रश्नः अस्ति.
पृच्छतु महोदय.
So this is related to the to Yushmat Shabdah, Pratama Vibhakti. In fact, the first question which was given in the homework that kind of triggered this thinking in me. Let's suppose the answer statement is Tvam Apanam Gachasi. So then, could the questions be either Kaha Apanam Gachati or Kaha Apanam Gachasi? Could we use either of the two questions? Because when I thought about this in Kannada also, I mean, the answer actually fit into, you know, the both the ones. So I was wondering if we could use Gachati or Gachasi.
If you don't know the answer, we can use Gachati. That will Gachati. Or you can ask Kaha Apanam Gachanti. That is also possible. Because in Telugu or Kannada, we usually ask in plural. Sorry, I don't know about Kannada. In Telugu, we generally ask the question is in plural. Evaru vellaru, plural. We don't say evadu or ekavachana. We don't use. We use bahuvachana. Yeah. So if you don't know the answer, kaha gachati is fine, or kaha gachanti is also fine. But if you know the answer, then gachati is fine.
Dhanyavadah.
अन्ये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? Astu, let us go to Shashti Vibhakti. Rama Shabda. So can you all see my screen? No? Yes? Maybe?
Mahodaya.
Mahodaya, pashyami.
So this is the Rama table. So Shashti Vibhakti, we had studied Ramasya and Ramanam. We didn't study the Dvivachanam form. The Dvivachana form of Shashti is, Rama Shabda is Ramayoho. Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam. Vijay Menon Mahodaya, can you frame sentences using these three different sentences?
Ramasya, okay, Ramasya, Ramayoho and Ramanam. Okay. Ramasya putra lava.
Yeah, Lavaha, Putraha.
Lavaha, okay. Ramasya putra Lavaha.
Not Putra, Putraha. Putra is the it will be most likely the Pratipadikam.
Putraha Lavaha. Okay, now Ramayoho.
Two Ramas, make any sentence. Etat Ramayoho Pustakam. This book, Etat Ramayoho Pustakam. This book belongs to two Ramas.
Two Ramas, okay. Okay. Ramanam.
Etat Ramanam Pustakam. This book belongs to three Ramas. Yeah, keep it simple. We are just learning the concept, right?
Okay.
So, Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam. Hari Shabda. We studied the first five vibhakti. Actually, we'll come to Hari and Guru in a minute. Sita. We studied Sitayaha and Sitanam. Shashti Dvivachanam is Sitayoho. Sumitra Mahoday. Quickly, simple sentences.
सीतायाः पतिः रामः। सीता एतानि एते पुस्तके सीतायोः सीतयोः
You don't have to use two books, right? You can say one book also or many books also.
एतत् पुस्तकं सीतयोः.
I just want to, I said that because I want you to not mix up this with pustake. You don't have to use pustake with dvivachana. One book can belong to many people, right?
Yeah.
Or many
yes.
can belong to two people.
सीतानां एतानि पुस्तक again I'm telling it's okay. एतत् पुस्तकं सीतानां.
एतत् सीतानां पुस्तकम् or एतानि सीतानां पुस्तकानि.
So can it be in any order or it should be in a specific way?
It can be in any order, but the order that I said is normally the order we use in Sanskrita. In Sanskritam, the Kriya Padam most of the time comes at the end. In spoken Sanskrita, in Gadya form, normal form. In Shlokas, of course, as we have seen, they can come anywhere. But in normal spoken form or written form, etat सीताना एतानि सीतानां पुस्तकानि.
एतानि सीतानां पुस्तकानि.
Because they are Sita's books, right? So usually what the belong, who or what it belongs to is usually goes with the object that belongs. Etat Ramanam Pustakam. That is the usual order because they are Rama's book. That is why it is less confusing. Ramayoho, Sitayoho, Nadyaha, Nadyoho, Nadinam, Nadyoho, Phalasya, Phalayoho, Phalanam. So the thing that I want you to observe is the Dvivachana Shashti Vibhakti form ends in Yoho. Just like we said for Tritiya, Chaturthi and Panchami, the Dvivachana form ends in Bhyam, Bhyam, Bhyam. Shashti, and we will see in the next class, Saptami, they are the same. Nadyoho. Saptami Dvivachana is also Nadyoho. Also, in all three lingas, the Dvivachana form for Shashti ends in Yoho, Phalayoho, Nadyoho, Sitayoho, Ramayoho, etc. So those are the two things that I want you to remember so that it will be easy. Astu, any questions so far? Astu. Lakshmi Mahodaya. We started with the Hari Shabda last time. Ikaranta Pumlinga Shabda.
I think he's on mute.
Kshamyatam, something happened with my internet connection. Can anybody hear? Can you all hear me?
Yes, Mahodaya.
Yes.
Lakshmi Mahodaye, we started studying the Hari Shabda last time. Ikaranta Pumlinga. Do you remember the first 5 vibhaktis?
Astu Mahodaya.
Vadatu.
Harihi, Hari, Harayaha. Then He Hare, He Hari, He Harayaha. Sambodhana Prathama. Harim, Hari, Harin. Harina, Haribhyam, Haribihi. Haraye, Haribhyam, Haribhyaha. Harehe, Haribhyam, Haribhyaha.
Uttama, Uttama. Let's look at the Shashti Vibhakti now. Shashti is also Harehe in Ekavachana, Dvivachana Haryoho, Bahuvachana Harinam. Harehe, same as Panchami Ekavachanam. Haryoho, just like other Dvivachana in Shashti, it also ends in Oho, Yoho. Haryoho, just like Ramayoho, Sitayoho, Halayoho, Haryoho. And just like Rama, Ramanam, Sitanam, Nadinam, Phalanam, Hari Shabda also ends with Harinam, Nam, it ends with Nam. And the reason why we have Ana instead of Na is, anybody? Why do we have Ana and not Natvam?
Natvam rule, no?
Satya, Satya. So, Harehe, Haryoho, Harinam. Bhagya Mahoday, if it is Shaktihi, Shakti is a name, Pumlinga name. He is a great Rishi. So, if it is Shakti, what will be the Shashti Vibhakti form of Shakti? Shakti, Pumlinga.
Shashti form of what, Mahodaya? You're breaking at the time.
Oh, Shakti.
Harehe, Haryoho, Harinam.
What will it be for Shakti?
Oh, I'm sorry. Shashti. Okay. Shashtyau, Shashtehe, Shash.
Let me write it.
It is Shakti. Shaktim cha tattutra parasharam cha.
Hold on, Ramu Mahodaya. Hold on, Ramu Mahodaya. I know you know a lot of things. I want to help others also get there. Shakti.
I'm sorry, Mahodaya. Shaktehe, Shaktyoho, Shaktinam.
Shaktinam. Shaktehe, Shaktyoho, Shaktinam. Shaktehe.
Yes.
Other than Ramu Mahodaya or Meera Mahodaya or Narayanan Mahodaya, does anybody remember seeing Shaktehe in any shloka? Manjula Mahodaya, anybody who studies Vishnu Sahasranama would probably know. No, Astu. Shaktehe Pautram Akalmasham. So what is that? Shaktehe. Shaktehe means what?
Of Shakti.
Of Shakti or Shaktis. Pautram.
Shaktis.
Pautram.
Son.
Grandson.
Grandson, okay.
Akalmasham. Without any flaw.
Without any
pure
flaw. Without any flaw.
Without any flaw.
So
Pure.
he's so now it is Vyasas. They are.
So what is the sloka? Vyasam.
Sakte Pautram,
Vyasam
Vyasam
Vasishtha
Vasishtha Naptaram. Naptaram is great grandson.
Vasishtha
Naptaram.
Mahaprana Mahoday.
Vasishtha Naptaram.
Vasishtha.
Shaktehe Pautram Akalmasham. Parasarat Majam Atmajam Mandi. Shaktehe Pautram Akalmasham. Parasarat
Majam Mandi.
Parasarat Majam
Mandi. Shukadatam Taponidhim. Shuka.
So who are we talking about here?
At Vyasa.
About Vyasa.
About Vyasa, not to Vyasa. About Vyasa. Atra Kriya Padam kimasti?
No. About Vyasa. Yeah.
Vande. Vande means? What is the lakara of
Salutation.
To bow.
Sanskrit.
Agam Vande. Aham Vande.
Aham Vande.
Aham Vande. So I bow. Vyasam. Vyasam is what? What is the vibhakti?
Karma.
Dvitiya.
Dvitiya.
Dvitiya ekavachanam.
Vibhakti. Dvitiya ekavachanam. Vyasam Vasishtha Naptaram. So
Again Dvitiya Bhakti.
Dvitiya vibhakti, because it's a description. So the meaning of this shloka is, I bow to Vyasa, who is Vasishtha's great grandson, Shakti's grandson, and Shakti also happens to have no flaws. Parasharatmajam. Father of
Parasharaha Atmajam.
Okay. Father of Parashara.
Son of Parashara.
Sorry. Son of Parashara and father of Shuka.
Father of Shuka.
Who is also a Taponidhi. So, Vyasam Vasishtha Naptaram. Here, Vasishtha Naptaram is a description, is a Visheshana of Vyasa. So, since Vyasam is Dvitiya Ekavachanam, Vasishtha Naptaram is also Dvitiya Ekavachanam. Pautram, again, it is a description. Vyasa, I bow to Vyasa, who is the great grandson of Vasishtha, who is the grandson of grandson. So it's a description of Vyasa. So this is also. Hold on, Sudha Mahoday. So this is also Dvitiya Ekavachana, Akalmasham. Dvitiya Ekavachana, because that's a description of Shakti. Shaktehe Pautram, of Shakti. Shakti's grandson, and this Shakti happens to be without any kalmasha. Likewise, the rest of it, Parasharatmajam is also Dvitiya, because it is describing Vyasa in different ways. Shukatatam, again description. Taponidhim, again Visheshana. So, except Vande, all the other words are in Dvitiya Ekavachana. The only other word is Shaktehe, which is in Shashti Ekavachana.
Mahoday, if it is Vyasam Vasishtha Naptaram is treated here as a single word. If it was separate, you would have a Vasishtasya Naptaram, right?
Samasa.
Uttama. If it were two different words, it would be Vasishtasya.
Because Shakti is anyway in Shashti. Because Shakti is in Shashti, Vasishtha also has to move to Shashti.
Satya. Vasishtasya Naptaram. Satya.
Mahodaya,
वदतु.
this akalmasham, why it cannot be ascribed to Vyasam only? Vyasam akalmasham. Why we say it is to Shakti?
Because I think that is a so there are lots of what do you call that? When we read about Shakti, we read about a lot of things, right? So one story we are told is when he walks by some women who are bathing in a river, when Shakti Muni walks by, the women don't even try to cover their body because he's so pure. So
Mahodaya, that is for Shuka.
Shuka, what?
Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's for Shuka.
Shuka, okay. I don't know why it applies to Shakti, but that's how
Okay.
I read it. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
Mahodaya, same family only, doesn't matter.
No.
Astu. Let's go back to so Harehe, Haryoho, Harinam, Shaktehe, Shaktiyoho, Shaktinam. Astu. Sudha Mahodaya. Guru Shabda, Ukaranta Pullinga, Guru Shabda. First 5 vibhakti.
Guruhu, is there sound?
Yeah, Shruyate.
Yeah. Guruhu, Guru, Guravaha. He Guru, He Guru, He Guravaha. Then Dvitiya Vibhakti, Gurum, Guru, Gurun. Tritiya Vibhakti, Guruna, Gurubhyam, Gurubihi. Chaturthi Vibhakti, Gurave, Gurubhyam, Gurubhyaha. And Panchami, Guroho, Gurubhyam, Guroho, Gurubhyam, Gurubhyaha.
Uttama. Guroho, Gurubhyam, Gurubhyaha. Shashti will be again Panchami Ekavachana and Shashti Ekavachana are the same. So it is Guroho. And just like other words, Shashti Dvivachana will be Guruvoho, Oho, Ramayoho, Haryoho, except instead of Guryoho, it will be Gurvoho, not Guryoho, Gurvoho. And Bahuvachana, Gurunam, just like Ramanam, Sitanam, Harinam, it is Gurunam. So, Guroho, Gurvoho, Gurunam. Usha Mahodaya, can you frame 3 sentences using Guroho, Gurvoho, Gurunam?
Guroho Nama
Jayakumaraha, something like that.
Jayakumaraha. Two gurus.
Of 2 gurus.
Gurvo. Sorry. Of
2 gurus.
Of 2 gurus. Gurvoho Chatraha Asti.
Yeshaha Gurvoho Chatraha Asti. Uttamam. He is the student of 2 gurus.
Okay. Te Gurunam Chatraha.
Te, if you use te, Chatraha Asti va?
Te Chatraha Santi.
Sahatau te Santi. Chatraha Santi.
Chatraha. ते गुरूणां छात्राः सन्ति.
उत्तमम् उत्तमम्. Any questions? अस्तु. So we saw Sita, we saw Nadi, Phala. Astu. Let us now look at Sarvanama Padas. Kavita Mahoday, Tad Shabda Pumlinga. What are the vibhaktis? First 5 vibhaktis. Kavita Mahoday अस्ति वा?
आमां. सः तौ ते तं तौ तान् तेन ताभ्यां तैः तस्मै ताभ्यां तेभ्यः तस्मात् ताभ्यां तेभ्यः.
उत्तमम् उत्तमम्. Same like Sahataute, the Kim Shabda is also will also rhyme. Sahataute, Kahakauke, Kamkaukan, Kamkautan, etc. And the Etad Shabda also rhymes. Eshaha, Etau, Ete, Etam, Etau, Etan. This is all something we saw. Likewise, Yad Shabda, Yaha Yauye, Yam Yauyan, Yena Yabhyam Yahi, etc. Uttamam. Sandeep Mahodaya, Tad Shabda Strilinga.
Tad Strilinga. Sa te taha. Tam te taha. Taya tabhyam tabhi. Tasyai tabhyam tabhyah. Tasyaha tabhyam tabhyah.
Uttamam, uttamam. Same way, Kin Shabda will again in Strilinga will rhyme the Tad Shabda. Sa te taha, ka ke kaha, tam te taha, kan ke kaha, etc. Etad also rhymes Esha ete etaha, sa te taha, etam ete etaha, tam te taha. Same Yad Shabda, ya ye yaha, yam ye yaha, etc. Viraj Mahodaya, Tad Shabda Napunsakalinga.
तत्ते तानि तेन ताभ्यां तैः तस्मै ताभ्यां तेभ्यः तस्मात् ताभ्यां तेभ्यः.
Panchami?
That's what, right? Tasmat tabhyam tebhyah.
Uttamam. So, similarly, Kim Shabda again, Kim Kekani, Tatte Tani, Kim Kekani, Tatte Tani, it rhymes. The other thing we noted was, other than Prathama and Ditya Vibhakti, all the Sarvanama forms from Tritiya to Saptami, they are the same for Pumlinga and Napumsakalinga. Chaitra Mahoday, Asmad Shabda.
Aham avam vayam mam avam asman maya avabhyam asmabhyam asmabhihi mayam avabhyam asmabhyah mat avabhyam asmat.
Uttamam. It is Mahyam, not Mayam. Mahyam avabhyam asmabhyam, not asmabhyam, asmabhyam. Mat avabhyam asmat. Uttamam. Again, Dvachana, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, they end in Bhyam, Bhyam, Bhyam. So the reason I keep saying this is Dvachana is easy. It follows the same pattern across all three lingas. Astu, Rohini Mahoday, Yushmad Shabdah.
युष्मत् त्वं युवां यूयं त्वां युवां युष्मान् त्वया युवाभ्यां युष्माभिः तुभ्यं युवाभ्यां युष्मभ्यं त्वत् युवाभ्यां युष्मत्.
Uttamam, Uttamam. Tvat Yuvabhyam Yushmat. And if you, last time we put the Asmad and Yushmat Shabdas next to each other, the tables, and we saw that they rhyme. Aham Avam Vayam, Tvam Yuvam Yuyam, Tvam Yuvam Yushman, Mam Avam Asman, etc. So for all 7 vibhaktis, the Asmad and Yushmat Shabdas, for the most part, they rhyme each other. So if you learn one, it's easy to derive the other. The other thing is, please try to remember the alternate forms also. For Asmad, in addition to Mam, Ekavachana form is Ma, Dvivachana now in addition to Avam, and Naha for Asman. So it's helpful while reading shlokas and understanding shlokas. We saw, for example, the 2 forms of Tubhyam. We discussed this in a previous class, right? Saraswati Namastubhyam. So there they use the Tubhyam form. But we also saw Namahate becomes Namaste. So it is not Namastubhyam when we greet each other. We will say Namaste. You can say Namastubhyam, nothing wrong. But it will help in understanding shlokas. Same way we could have said in the shloka Saraswati Namaste, but the shloka writer wrote Saraswati Namastubhyam. So it's important to know the alternate forms also. Astu. Now let us look at Shashti. Shashti, we said it conveys the meaning of or belonging to. Or in other words, Sambandham. So, Tad Shabda, Pumlinga, Shashti form, Tasya, Tayoho, Tesham. Vasishtaha, Tasya Guruhu. Vasishta is his Guru. Doesn't matter who, somebody is Guru, his Guru. Vasishtaha, Tayoho Guruhu. Of those 2 people, Guru, 2 males, their Guru. And Tesham Guruhu, of all of them, or their Guru. Tasya Tayoho Tesham. Again, note the Dvivachana form ends in Yoho. Just like Ramayoho, Sitayoho, Nadyoho, etc. The only exception we saw was Gurvoho and not Guryoho or Gurayoho. Gurvoho. Astu. And just like other vibhaktis, the Etad Shabda will also be the same as Tad Shabda form, except we add A in front of the form. So instead of Tasya Tayoho Tesham, there will be Etasya Etayoho Etesham. And Kim Shabda will be Kasya Kayoho Tesham. It will rhyme the Tasya Tayoho Tesham form. Vasishtaha Kasya Guruhu. Whose Guru is Vasishta? So the answer could be Tasya Guruhu, his Guru, whoever it is. Etasya Guru, this person's Guru, or Ramasya Guruhu. Rama's guru. Question form for Dvivachana, Kayoho guru. So Kayoho, just like in Ekvachana, Kasya, Tasya, Etasya, Ramasya, they are all rhyming. Dvivachana, Kayoho, Etayoho, Tayoho, etc. So Vasishtaha, Kayoho guru. Which two people's guru is Vasishtha? Tayoho, those two people. Etayoho, these two people's guru. Or Rama Lakshmana Yoho guru. Rama and Lakshmana's guru. And Bahuvachana, Kesham guruhu, Tesham guruhu. Again, Kesham rhymes with Tesham, Etesham, etc. Tesham guruhu, Etesham guruhu. Those people's guru, these people's guru, or Rama Lakshmana Bharata Shatrughna guruhu. Of Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna.
Banu Mahudaya, so in these instances, you write it as Rama dash Lakshmana Yoho, is it? It's not Rama, there's no, is it?
The only reason we write the dash is for readability. You don't have to write the dash. It's easy to read when there is a dash. So the dash doesn't.
So you don't need to put Ramaha.
No. If you put Ramaha, then it will be Karta. Who is the Karta here? Who is the Guru? Vasishta is the Karta, right? We are saying of whose Guru. So we could have said Ramasya Lakshmanasya cha Guruhu. We could have said that also.
Mahodaya, can we say Lava Kushayoho Pita Ramaha?
Vasishtaha, we could have said Ramasya Lakshmanasya Guruhu. Cha Guruhu. This is correct. Another way of writing the same thing is Vasishtaha Rama Lakshmana Yoho. Then the cha will go. Both are the same. Rama's and Lakshmana's guru or Rama Lakshmana's guru. So because of Samasa, it will be one word, but indicating two people, Rama and Lakshmana.
Mahodaya, can we say Rama Lakshmana Yoho Pita Ramaha? Are you able to hear?
Dasharataha.
I'm saying Lava Kusha Yoho.
Lava Kusha Yoho Janakaha Ramaha.
Rama.
Or normally we would say Karta is in the first. Ramaha Lavakushayoho Janakaha, or another way of writing it is Usha Mahodaya. Instead of Lavakushayoho,
Kushalavayoho.
Ramaha Lavasya Kushasya cha Jana.
Uttama. So now you understand.
Always should we write the elder one first and the younger one?
Astu Mahodaya. Astu. Kushalava. That's fine. Either way, the concept doesn't change. Kushalavayoho or Lavakushayoho. Satya. Kushalavayoho. Kusha Mahodaya, is the distinction clear here?
Yes, Astu Mahodaya.
Uttama. Same way, Usha Mahodaya, here we said Rama Lakshmana Bharata Shatrughna Guruhu. Another way of writing the same would be
Ramasya Lakshmanasya Paradasya cha no Shatrughnasya cha Guruhu.
Satya. So we could have said that way or combine it into one form and say Rama Lakshmana Bharata Shatrughna Guru of Rama, of Lakshmana, of Bharata, of Shatrughna. Uttamam.
Astu.
Anye prashna?
Mahodaya, one question, Mahodaya. Now, if we don't put the hyphen, we have to write it as a single word. Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, Yoho. Should it be a single word?
The hyphen is just for readability. That's all.
Okay.
It doesn't make any difference. You can write it this way. Write it this way. Which one is easy to read? That's all.
Okay.
Anye prashnaः सन्ति वा?
Bhanu Mahodaya.
Chaitra Mahodaya. There is a background noise. If you are not talking, please mute yourself.
Varalakshmi Mahodaya.
Chaitra Mahodaya, quick support.
Yeah, so just like how we combined Rama, Lakshmana, Yoho, if there is different lingam, suppose there is, so how do we write that? Can we combine the names then? Instead of Rama, there is some other female disciple. So how do we write?
Both are Yoho if there are only two.
Shiva Parvatyoho.
No, both Pullinga, Strilinga is Yoho only.
Uttamam. You all know the answer.
The problem is only the three.
But if you have to write it as Ramasya, Sitayaha cha.
1 second, one at a time. Atra pashyatu Chaitra Mahodaya, Ramayoho and Sitayoho. So, Shiva Parvatyoho Putraha Ganeshaha. Or Parvati Shivayoho Putraha Ganeshaha. So, luckily for us, both of them end in Yoho.
Astu Mahodaya. Dhanyavada.
And as Lakshmi Mahodaya said, Sitayaha cha Ramasya Putraha or Parvatyaha cha Parvatyaha Shivasya Putra cha Putraha Ganeshaha. Either way is fine. Anye prashnaः सन्ति वा? नो चेत् अभ्यासं कुर्मः.
Bhanu Mahoday, we have Guruhu and Vasishtha because of Visheshan Vishesha. Both are in Prathama Vibhakti.
So, another way of writing the same sentence is Rama Lakshmana Bharata Shatrughnaam Guruhu Vasishtha Asti. So, Vasishtha is the Visheshyam. We are talking about Vasishtha. And Guruhu is the description, Visheshanam of Vasishtha. And since this is Prathama Ekavachana Pullinga, Guru will also be in the same Linga Vachana Vibhakti.
This is because the Kriya is Asti, is. That's why it becomes a description. For other Kriyas, usually it will be the Karma Pada.
Satya.
Achha. Okay.
So, Kasya Kayoho Kesham rhymes with Tasya Tayoho Tesham, etc. Whose turn was it? Manjula Mahodaya. Karta is in the first box. Kriya is in the last box. Convert whatever is in the middle box to Shashti form.
नकुलः रामस्य पूजां करोमि अल नकुलः करोमि will be aham no aham
उत्तमं सत्यं सत्यं so it cannot be pujam karomi so it has to be anujaha
नकुलः रामस्य अनुजः is that correct
atra ram asti va so convert what's in this box into shashti vibhakti form
रामस्य रामयोः रामाणां correct
tad shabda what is tad shabda shashti form
tad shashti I forgot tasya tayoh tesham nakulah I have to tasya anujah
his younger brother tayoho anujaha of younger brother of those two tesham anujaha younger brother of them many of them is that Mahodaya?
Yes.
Vijay Menon Mahodaya. Same thing using Kim Shabda.
Question form. Nakulah kasyah anujah.
Kasyah va?
Kasya.
I thought it said
kasya. Nakulah kasya anujah.
So artha kaha?
Nakul is whose younger brother?
द्विवचने बहुवचने किं भवति?
नकुलः कयोः अनुजः and नकुलः केशाम अनुजः
his of whose two and of whose younger brother
many
उत्तमं धन्यवादः सुमित्रा महोदय if you want to answer that using etad shabd nakulah
you want nakulah tasya anujah okay tayoh you want tayoh anujah
yeah he already did that no Mahoday so I want to answer the same question kasya kayoh kesham in etad shabda nakulah
I couldn't understand. Oh you want etad shabda okay nakulah etasya anujah nakulah etayoh anujah nakulah etesham anujah
now instead of tasya or etasya let us say we are pointing to Bhima. How would you answer the same question? Nakulah
Bhimasya anujah
if I am pointing to Bhima and Arjuna
Bhima Arjuna yoho anujah
Bhima Arjuna yoho anujaha or Arjuna Bhima yoho anujaha or
Bhima or you want to separate it Bhimasya Arjunasya anujah
cha don't forget cha
Nakulah Bhimasya Arjunasya cha Anujah.
And if I'm pointing to Yudhishthira, Bhima, and Arjuna?
Yudhishthirasya Bhimasya Arjunasya cha Anujah. Then Nakulaha, if I have to combine, it will be Sham, right? Sham. So Nakulaha, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna Sham. Arjunesham or Arjuna? I don't know.
What is the Shashti Vibhakti form of Arjuna? Arjuna. Ramasya.
Ramasya. Ramanam. Oh, okay, Ramanam. So Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjunanam, Anujah.
Uttama. Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjunanam, Anujah. Uttama. Srividya Mahoday. Dvitiyam karotu.
Aham सः पूजां करोति. अहं तस्य पूजां करोमि. अहम् एतस्य पूजां करोमि. अहं कस्य पूजां करोमि? The question mark.
Take only kasya and do dvivachana and bahuvachana.
Aham kayoho पूजां करोमि. अहं तेषां पूजां करोमि.
Uttama. Ramu Mahodaya. Instead of tasya, if I have Rama, I am doing Rama's puja.
Ramasya.
Aham Ramasya pujam karomi. Rama and Krishna.
Aham Ramasya Krishnasya cha pujam karomi.
Or
Ramakrishnayoho pujam karomi.
Uttamam. Rama, Krishna and Shiva.
Ramakrishna Shivayoho pujam karomi.
Bahuvachana. Rama, Krishna, Shivanam.
Shivanam.
Bahuvachana.
Okay.
Rama, Krishna, Shivanam pujam karomi. Dhanyawad. Chaitra Mahoday.
Mahodaya.
Saraswati, Rama and Krishna, let us say. Same sentence.
Aham Saraswatyaha Rama Krishnayoho pujam Rama Krishnayoho cha pujam karomi.
That is one way of breaking it.
Another one, aham Saraswati Rama Krishnanam pujam karomi.
Krishnanam pujam karomi. Uttamam. All three distinct.
Aham Saraswatyaha Ramasya Krishnasya cha pujam karomi.
Uttama. Astu samayaha bhavat. We will do the Mangala Shloka and I will stay back for a few minutes. If you have questions, please ask me. Narayanan Mahodaya, मङ्गलश्लोकं करोतु कृपया।
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ तत्सत्।
धन्यवादः महोदय, सर्वेषां धन्यवादाः सन्ति।